today is we're going to do a close read of our standards. And a close reading, just ultimately, and I can't necessarily put this in my own words, but I kind of think back to what others have said, a close read should help us develop a deep understanding and a precise interpretation based on the words on the page. So what we want to do today, what do our standards mean? We need to truly understand what it means. Okay, so our tool for that is going to be the teacher guidance document. And I love what this kind of relate back to what I'm going to say. This is a large text. For most of your grade levels, it's upward of 96 pages. I'm not looking at 96 pages today. We're looking at one page, actually two, but we're going to really focus on one page. This is in Edmodo. Elaine has uploaded it. Some of you may have already looked at it. Some of you may have copied it. What we copied for you today is just the reading literary standards, those first 10. And as I said, we're going to focus on one, the first standard. Okay? So what we're going to do as we do the close read today, I'm going to give you 4 guiding questions. There's 4 steps that we're going to go through today. We're going to look at what the text actually says. That's step 1. Okay. We're going to look at, and this part, when we think about how it relates, these are our key details, key ideas on the page. The second step is, how does the text say it? This is where we're looking at the craft and the structure, how it's set up. Okay. The next part we're going to look at is, what does the text actually mean? What's the theme, or what's the big idea running through this particular page? And finally, what does the text mean to me? Connections. And this is where we'll look at that second page. Okay? So, what connections, text to text, might I have? Text to self. Okay, text to world. I want to kind of link this for you to the report card. This was an aha for me. And I had mentioned key ideas and details, text and structure, and integration of knowledge. What does it mean? These 3 steps are the 3 key parts on the report card. That's what it is under reading literacy. Key ideas and details, craft and structure, integration of knowledge. It's exactly what's on the report cards. Okay, so trying to make that connection. Oh, so what we're going to do is, you guys have a highlighter, and to make this interactive, I'm actually going to read it aloud like I would read to my kids. Okay? You're going to listen as I read this particular page aloud, and your job is to use your highlighter. And I want you to highlight key words or phrases that pop out to you. What really kind of hits a chord. Okay? All right, so here we go. ELA, Common Core, 4th grade Reading Literary Standard 1. Refer to details and examples in a text when explaining what the text says explicitly and when drawing inferences from the text. Skills, concepts for students. Read attentively for understanding. Read books assigned by your teacher, but also books that you can choose on your own. Keep a notebook where you write down the names of a book, or of books, excuse me, you have read and things you liked about them or didn't like. Take notes on what you read so that you can remember details from the text and about things like plot, setting, and character. Think about not only what the author is saying in words, but also what he or she wants you to think about or feel. For example, if the author says someone trudged to school, he or she wants you to know something about how the character feels about going to school. It's different than saying someone skipped all the way to school. Strategies for teachers. Provide explicit instruction and scaffolding as necessary for the skills and concepts students should acquire in RL1. Show students what kind of information goes in their notes, focusing on literary elements, and avoiding extraneous details. Reinforce basic knowledge of the